Okay, so you might ask yourself, is this the fabled Nephilim camp? And in fact, you are at the mouth of a high-ceilinged cavern, filled with the reek of guano and the loud squeaking of a multitude of bats. Yeah, we have no such luck. This is not a Nephilim fortress. This is a bat cave. And not like the friendly, squeaky, tiny kinds of bats that just eat insects. No, these are the giant bats that eat faces. So yeah, while we're here, we might as well have a look. And this place is insanely dark, so we have to essentially constantly use light spells. However, the problem is, if you use light spells, of course that just sort of alerts every fucking bat in a 5-mile radius, and these bats are not to be trifled with. There's different types. These are the normal bats. These actually are to be trifled with. These guys are chill. But give it a minute. Let's see, we have bats. As soon as you see a different name pop up other than bat, you know we're screwed. What's the first game mechanic in an RPG that always pisses you off? That always pisses players off with the amount of damage it can do and how detrimental it can be. I'll leave you to guess. Okay, let's explore this shitty cave. And I can say this because, as the description said, it is quite literally a shitty cave. It's filled with shit. And bats. The proprietors of said shit. Oh, dear Jesus, there's so many. These guys actually go down fairly quickly. They go down faster than the thieves, the brigands, bandits, yeah. Which is a good sign, but not necessarily helpful as to what's gonna come. Let's see. So this cave sort of stretches out. I might miss a secret, one or two, because I'm not entirely sure anymore where they are. I know the important ones. Let's just say that. I know the important— ooh, wow, there's one here. I did not know that. But there's nothing here, so it seems. It's just like a tiny cave. Okay, fantastic. This is sort of the game reminding you, hey, make sure to check out for secrets. But this one was too easy, so we're not gonna give you any trinkets. Fuck you, you have to find the better secrets. That's all on you, yeah. Rabbit bat, yeah, here we go. These are rabbit bats, and you can probably already guess what they do. It's not fun. It's not happy fun times. It's gonna completely wreck my party if I don't do this right. And what I'm gonna do, I think I might just strengthen Charlie and have him deal with the choke point. And using the strength or the bless, sort of make sure that Charlie doesn't get hit at all with a decent amount of luck. Since these guys are bats, they fly. I'm assuming the developers sort of gave them very high dexterity or agility to make sure that it's very hard to hit them. Which makes sense. I mean, they're bats. If you're gonna start shooting a bow at bats, it makes sense that it's not gonna be the easiest target in the world. Okay, here we go. You still haven't seen the power of the rabbit bat. In case you haven't guessed yet, they poison you and wreck you, make you cry. And they're not even the worst bats in this fucking cave. Oh my god, I forgot about the other ones. Okay, let's see. Equip some arrows. Did I really run out of arrows already? I still have my bronze ones, which are actually fairly good. But I guess I'm gonna use them. You've probably already noticed by now that I'm very slowly starting to rack up levels. So Charlie's level 3 already. Havel's 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. So Charlie's basically one level ahead. Which gives us a few skill points, as you can tell at the bottom. somewhat at the bottom, which we should be able to spend on useful skills. And I kind of forgot to do that last time. Also because it's kind of hard to do, because we don't have a lot of gold yet. But from all the millions of times that I've actually played this game to completion, I've noticed that the first important thing to do is to get good equipment, good basic equipment for all your guys, and then sort of move on to the skill points. There we go, that's one more down. Shoot you. Shoot you. Wow, I'm wasting all my arrows. This is bad. This is really bad. If I really want to, I can have Havel sort of move in. Since he's a level lower, he's gonna have a bit more trouble, but you know, spreading out your XP and all. God, this is a really terrible choke point, because I can't really do anything except for with two dudes. These guys don't have line of sight on these guys, so there's not that much I can do. There we go, one more down. I could put a spellcaster here and just start casting spells down the range, but it's such a waste of mana. I'd rather just sort of waste my shitty arrows and hope for like a critical hit or something. They're starting to pile in good though. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should just head around. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm just gonna head around. Just leave these guys here. I'm gonna send Havel and Raven to go around the place. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a poison effect. Be prepared to waste a lot of mana on curing poison throughout the entire game, because it's a real pain in the ass. Okay, let's have you guys move over there. I can use you to cure the poison, hopefully. And the thing about poison is, the way poison works in this game is both really great, it's really fun, but it's also really horrifying. And why is that? It's because poison stacks. Like, yeah, if I didn't cure that poison, Charlie would be like double poisoned now. He'd take buttloads of damage. He takes 8 now, which is already a lot for a starting party. He'd take just so much more. Let's go over here. By the time these guys are gonna reach, most of them are gonna be dead, so maybe I should have done this from the start, because it's actually a great idea. I wonder if I should have sent Dave as well to try to cure and heal. Although, now that I think about it, I don't think the heal spells actually have a range. Which, you know, is good. That's a dead end, so let's send us up here. I'm basically sending Havel out first to... That's the end of my arrows. What a pain in the ass. I'm sending Havel out first to sort of protect Raven. I'm sending Raven out to do actual damage. So I'm just gonna have Charlie hold the line. And these guys are gonna be too late. It's sad, it was a good tactic, it just came in a bit late. Or maybe it wasn't. It wasn't late at all, because this place is filled to the brim with assholes. Maybe I should send out more dudes. What am I doing? Why am I standing here like a lemon? Can I just send them all out? Is that a good idea? Probably not. I'm just gonna send out some garbage spells instead. Yep. That's one more down. Yeah, there you go. That's a power to poison. Immediately sends you down to 0 hit points. It's not great, is what I'm trying to say. Raven, can you kill the last... There you go, you can. It was not a poison bat, which is good. And you really need to cure Charlie. We cannot afford this kind of damage. Ooh, and he does it again. What a bastard. Yeah, see, that's a problem with poison. As soon as you find a monster that just naturally exudes poison, they're just gonna keep chipping away, either at your health or at your mana. It's gonna be one or the other. Your only alternative is basically to have cure poison potions. But we just don't have the means right now for stuff like that. Maybe I should use weaken poison. Essentially, weaken poison is a less good version of cure poison. And it's a bit of a dice roll, whether or not... Actually, I'm gonna heal instead. I'm gonna heal Charlie. And then I'm gonna use Dave to do the weaken poison. Sort of save a bit on mana, but also have a chance to not get rid of it. Yeah, there we go. Jesus Christ, 16 poison damage. This is bad. This is really bad. I thought the Bat Cave was gonna be easier than the Brigand Cave, but yeah, how about no? I might have to run, actually, because this is not looking great. I'm gonna try to press on, but I'm not feeling great about this. Can I heal you? There we go. And fucking save my game. This is the map up to this point. We've basically destroyed everything that's supposed to come from this choke point. But there's gonna be more. Inevitably. Let's see. There's a little lake here. Usually you can sort of peer over the lake, but since this place is super dark, it's just not gonna happen. Although, Raven does have a lot of spell points to spare, so maybe it's not a bad idea to keep casting a light spell. There we go. Kill some stragglers along the way. As long as they're just normal bats, it's not too big of a deal. Oh, Batman. There he is. We must kill the Batman. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Ooh, there's a lot of them. At least I have the space to fight, though. What I'm gonna do... Oh, you don't have arrows anymore. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna send a fireball right in the middle. Hopefully that's gonna do some damage. Yeah, that was good. That was decent. That was decent. You guys don't have any more spell points. You got like 7. I think I need those for dire circumstances, so I'm gonna just keep my spellcasters to the side. And these are one of the dire circumstances. Yeah, you can tell now. The poison symbol has gotten red, which means Charlie's basically flooding his fucking brain with, I don't know, bad gas. Which is not great. Doctors, 9 out of 10 doctors recommend not having bad gas in your nostrils, because you're gonna fucking die. That's a rabbit bat down. Okay, that's good, that's good. Now I can start on healing the poison. That's 1, and of course, since it's ultra poison, I gotta do it again. Can I do the weakened one, just to save 1 measly mana point? Apparently I can't, and now Charlie's gonna die. Beautiful. And the bat's not down either. This is not going great. I'm feeling a bit iffy about this whole situation. I just don't have a choice. I need to cure the poison. I don't have a choice. And I think I need to heal Charlie. He's just not gonna make it with 0 HP. Just give him like a very tiny edge. Basically 1 extra hit before he goes down. Oh god, I hate this bat cave. I've hated this bat cave every time I had to do it. I guess usually you probably wait until you've done some other things first, but I don't know. I tend to do this one first. Maybe I should have done the Nephilim Fort first. That was probably a good idea. But we're here now, as deep in guano. So we might as well make the best of it. I could actually start using my wands. I have a wand of flame, which basically gives us a bunch of free casts for flame. Who has it though? Dave has it. It has 4 zaps before it's done. I should probably use that. It's probably a good idea. I'm gonna leave Doc to do nothing. Because he needs to heal. He needs to be the Doc Man. Wow, that actually does a lot of damage. Holy shit. Too bad I'm not gonna be able to use it for the next section of the map. That's one right down. And this is another rabbit bat. Oh shit. Raven, how many spell points do you have? 4, 8. Can we just cast a spark? It's interesting, there's a damage spell in the level 1 mage spells. It's called spark. It's not the same as flame. It does less damage, but it's a different damage type as well. So if you encounter a monster that's immune to fire damage, you can sort of cast a weaker spell, but at the very least it's gonna do actual damage, you know? I don't think there's a lot of electricity spells in this game either. So it's a bit of a rare damage type. Okay, I'm gonna have Dave. You know what I'm gonna do with Dave? I think I gave him a bit of I gave him 2 in throwing skills and 1 in dexterity. This is gonna go great. I'm gonna throw darts. Yeah, look at that. Dave is the master dartsman. I guess I'm just gonna have you guys deal with it. Without any more spell casting, hopefully. Without getting poisoned, I was gonna say, but yeah, fuck this shit. Dave, cure the poison. And thus we head into dangerously low spell point territory. I'm gonna save right here. This seems to be the end of the cave though. There's nothing here and there's nothing here. Interestingly, there's a huge chunk of the map that apparently we haven't found yet. But maybe this means there's nothing there, right? Right? Wrong. There's a secret passage here, which takes you even deeper into this pit, and this is where things get really, really hairy. There's a lava pool. Yeah. And this is still a bat cave, so bats and lava, what does that make? Also, as a little bonus, our light spell is not needed here because the lava essentially emits light. However, that also makes us very easy to spot for any enemy that might have a ranged attack. Oh, so let's say a bat that breathes fire. Yeah. The end section of this game has lava bats, and these guys are not to be fucked around with. Luckily, as soon as you head into combat mode, they can't really do damage the way you just saw, like your entire party at once, but they still do a buttload of damage. And also, they're, of course, as I said before, they're immune to fire. These are one of the monsters that are completely immune to fire, I think. So I can't really use a lot of damage spells. What I can do is perhaps use my bless spells. Probably should have done that from the start. They get 2 attacks as well. Look at that. I might get decimated, actually. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. This is doable. This is not impossible. All I gotta do is kill them one at a time. I'm gonna keep blessing my dudes. It's probably the best way to do damage. I'm gonna have you heal everybody. Because it seems to be necessary, I'm gonna have you cast the last remaining bless spell. And hopefully this is gonna give us the edge we need. Yeah, they get 2 breath attacks or like 3 melee attacks, which is absolutely bonkers at this stage of the game, which is basically the start. And even with the blast spell, our guys do barely any damage, or have like barely any to hit, let's put it that way. However, what I can do, as I said before, is use my spark spell. and hopefully chip away at their health, just a teensy bit. Dog doesn't have a lot of mana left, so I'm gonna leave him behind. But you, I think you can join in with the party. Just chip away at the health, one bit at a time. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're making progress.
Cool.
There we go, we actually beat the onslaught of lava bats, which is great, and I noticed that they actually dropped some poison, which is a good find. You don't find a lot of poison, especially in the early part of the game, but I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet. I don't think this is the end of it, so I'm gonna save here and keep exploring. There is nothing here, apparently. So what's to the south? More lava. Apparently that was the end of the bats. That's great. That's fantastic. There's a tiny altar here. It seems a bit evil. It's called an evil altar, so, you know, that sort of confirms it, doesn't it? You find an ancient stone altar, well worn by the ceaseless drops of water from the ceiling above. The carving of a bat is still barely visible on its front, set with several gemstones. Someone has left a pair of gauntlets in front of the altar as an offering. Also, the gems are clearly worth some cash. Sweet, let's loot the altar. That's fantastic. How evil can it be if it has trinkets? And that is pretty much the end of the Bat Cave. There is one exception. There's one thing we still have to do. And I am going to be a bit scummy about the game mechanics, but that's just for my convenience. It doesn't necessarily give me a huge advantage. There's one more thing you can find in this Bat Cave, as far as I know, and it's at the other end of the lava lake. Now, how do you traverse a lava lake, you say? Well, I don't think there is a lava walk spell in this game. If I remember correctly, the sequel does have it, actually. Which is a very interesting spell to have. No, I don't immediately see it. So this game doesn't have lava walk, so you have to do it the old-fashioned way. Which is, just walk the fuck through it, don't be a pussy. The thing is, as soon as you step into the lava, of course you burn your fucking ankles off. However, if you wait, you can just sort of wait and get 1 hit point. And what does that 1 hit point do you? Well, it doesn't kill you, that's the whole point. You need 2 hits to actually die. So you walk into the lava again. And then you actually wait in the fucking lava for your health to regenerate, and you walk further. It's a teensy bit abuse of the game mechanics, but it works. And like the major reason why I'm doing this, I'm gonna turn off the sound for a little bit, to make sure we can walk through this as fast as we can. The major reason why I'm doing this is basically so I don't need to needlessly backtrack for something small. There we go. Of course, we are also wasting food doing this. If you wait, like I'm doing now, you regain health, you regain mana, but you also gain hunger, so you start wasting food. That's something to keep in mind. And secondly, something even more important, dungeons never really go dry. They just sort of start respawning monsters eventually. Not the important monsters, just sort of random encounters. But yeah, while you're doing this, essentially the cave is starting to get repopulated with bats, so, you know, take heed. Especially if your party is gonna get out of this with 1 hit point. And there we go, this is the end of the lava lake. The thing that's right here, someone or something has gone to great effort to collect a large jumble of junk. Most of it is worthless. However, you do find a metal flask and some gems in the rough. There you go, that's a reward. All I gotta do now is get out of the goddamn lava. There you go, made it. Now all I gotta do is turn the sound back on, there we go. And make sure we fucking survive and get out of this place. There we go. As I said before, the place is gonna be repopulated. It's gonna be even worse than before. Yeah, so, since we're stuck in a secret wall, there's only one guy that can actually do some damage, which is the guy on the front. Charlie is level 4. Robin is level 2. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Robin in front, just because. Just to give him like a bit of training. Put you here. Okay, so this is gonna take a bit of maneuvering. I'm gonna cast Strength. Actually, let's just put Haviland in front. Who cares? Let's just put Haviland. I'm gonna give him Haste. I don't think I've used this before. It gives you a lot more action points during combat. And I'm gonna give you Bless as well. So Haviland is basically gonna be a powerhouse. I'm gonna give him a double Bless. The same with Poison. Bless actually stacks. So if you give one of your guys 3 Blesses in a row, he's basically fucking, I don't know. Rambo. There you go, yeah. He's just a big fucking badass. And it's gotta be necessary because these guys are gonna keep coming. There we go, now I have some room to move Robin in. And I might actually do the same with Robin as well. And just basically have these 2 guys go balls to the wall. There we go. That's good enough, that's good enough. Sweet. Oh, look at him go. These guys are complete badasses. That's the power of the Bless and Haste spells. Essentially super useful throughout the entire game. And once you start combining it with, where is it? Level 4, here. Slow Group. Once you start combining it with that, that's how you win decisive battles. Ooh, here we go again. I'm basically trying to sprint out of this cave as efficiently as I can, getting stopped along the way. I should not be cocky. I don't want to get poisoned getting out of this shitty cave. So I'm just gonna use this choke point for a minute. Which seems to be working out great, actually. I'm having a lot of luck. Damn, look at this damage. Oh, that's a lava bat. Ooh, that's painful. Oh my god. Yeah, the lava bat does damage to everybody standing in the same square, so if you're unfortunate like me, that's what happens. Lava bat down. Can we heal? Absolutely everybody. Sweet. And you can just sort of chill. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, okay. What do I do? What do I do? Can I just flame the stupid bat? There we go, and then cure the poison. Because this is gonna decimate my spellcasters. I can't really have that. Are we done here? There's more, I can hear him. They're just hanging out, pretending like... There you go, there you go. This is the perfect choke point for this dungeon. Oh god. Come on lads, give me a break. I just want to get out of here. Yeah, I'm close, I'm close. Ooh. Is that just a normal bat? It is, it is. There's so many of them around. That's pretty much all just because I spend time waiting around, I think. This always happens. There's still more. There's more. I don't know where they are. Yeah, there they are. They're just coming around from the sides now. Let's just get the hell out of here. Ooh, painful, painful. I can't be having anything of that. So let's just go balls to the wall again. I don't need to pay attention to my spell points anymore, because I'm just gonna rest at an inn. But I do still need to make sure that none of my guys die. Ah. Oh, this is bad. This is not going great. Just kill the fucking poison bat. There we go. And then perhaps cure the poison. And then perhaps please not have any more. If you please. I just want to get out of here. I'm close. I'm very close. And we escape. Look at that. We escape with all the loot and none of the death. Probably hurt a lot. Getting bit by like 1,000,000 bats. But you know, my guys can take it. They're big strong men, right? And women. Actually, I'm not even sure if Robin is like a girl or a boy. It works for both, doesn't it? These are a lot of brigands. Can we do something about that? That can be a real death knell as well. As soon as you exit a dungeon, your party is completely beat up, not really capable of anything, and then suddenly the game hits you with a random encounter.
Cool.
Do just completely fuck your ass, you know? I'm gonna try to get through it. Kill the archer. There we go, there we go. The rest should be fine.
Cool.
Can I just kill you guys, like, with standard melee? Without too much hassle. Actually, no. How about no? How about fuck you? How about I burn you to death? That's what I thought. Can I do that again, just for the lulz? There we go, there we go. Perfect. And we actually have a decent bit of gold as well. I might actually use this to train. First things first, I need to get the dove now. Without any encounters. Wait, did I head too far south? I think I did. Yeah, here's dove now, here's dove now. Perfect, perfect, we made it. Can we sort of identify whatever we have? We have some gauntlets, which are silver gauntlets, and we have a potion, which is ambrosia. Which, I believe, we have a poison as well, which is a weak poison. That's not great, but you know. It's good to have, if we perhaps need to decimate a boss. The silver gauntlets, on the other hand, give your guys protection. They don't give defense, they don't give encumbrance, but they give protection, which is sort of magical armor, I suppose. So it's probably a good idea to give this to our mages. Or perhaps to Robin, because he seems to enjoy getting his ass kicked. The ambrosia, on the other hand, is basically a full heal. These are, the elixirs, I think, from Final Fantasy, right? Doesn't care how much health you have, it just gives you all of it back. There we go. I don't think I have anything to sell. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna head to Sylvar and see if I can train some of my skills. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna be able to train much, so I'm just gonna have to focus on the essential skills. What are the essential skills in my case? I might put some luck into my melee guys, just to give him a tiny edge, seeing as it doesn't cost any money. That's probably a good investment. Is there anything crucial? I believe giving Dave some dexterity might be useful. I kind of want to give him like throwing as a skill, as like a unique skill. So let's see what we got. Can I train you? And of course the basics, fighting with your fighters, you should probably start training strength and dexterity as much as you can. If not, go for whatever weapon type they want to use. So I'm gonna put 1 luck for you, which is probably gonna help a lot. I'm gonna put some mage lore. I'm gonna need mage lore. I'm gonna wait and see who I can give that to. Some dex. Can I put everybody up to 7 perhaps? In strength and dex. You're at 8 dex already. That's good, I suppose. And some disarm traps and lockpicking. That should be perfect. You actually do need some training in your weapons as well, though. That's gonna be for next time. Havel. Assassination is useful, but very costly, so let's just wait on that. I'm gonna give you bashing weapons instead. There we go. Sweet. So we're focusing on the melee guys at the moment, just to give them... Because they essentially act like the meat shield, right? You have to put them in front of the enemies and then have your spellcasters sort of do their thing. Speaking of which, I might actually look into giving my spellcasters some more intelligence. Don't have a lot of money to spare, but it should be just enough. There we go. So now I barely have any money left. I probably should bail. Right? I don't really see anything else useful I could do. Yeah, that's great, that's actually fantastic. Our party has grown just a teensy bit stronger, and is ready to tackle the next dungeon, I suppose.